So after a long summer, it's finally back to my first week of medical school. So if you want to see me find a balance between my first GP placement, my friends, Freshers Week, and balancing a medical degree, then please keep watching. So today is the first day of medical school, which means I'm now a second year medical student. I am running a little bit late, so I'm going to have to rush a little bit this morning, but then I'll do a proper debrief this evening. Today I've got two welcome lectures, so just a welcome to year 2 and then a welcome to semester 3 or the course this year. And then I'm going to go to the Freshers Fair, and then I think we are meant to be going out tonight as it is Freshers. But this week should be really fun. I've got so much going on. I've got a concert on Wednesday. Obviously I'm starting the next part of my course and it is Freshers as well, so we'll be trying to find a balance between everything this week. So I just got ready and did some makeup because I'm trying to feel just more put together in my life in general. And then I quickly headed out of the door. And when I got outside, it did start raining very profusely. So I probably could have taken that as a bad omen for the week. But I decided to stay positive. And then obviously I couldn't really film the lecture, but yeah. So it's now the evening and my first day went really well. It was really fun. The lectures were really boring, I'll be honest. It was literally just all the admin stuff, giving us the emails and telling us all the support and stuff that's available. So it was nice, it was reassuring, but just quite boring. But I've learned about what we're doing this term, which is all neurology and the brain and mind and movement. So apparently it's really hard, but it sounds really interesting, so that's fun. It was so nice seeing all my friends that I hadn't seen over the summer, and with the concert that I'm going to on Wednesday, one of my friends is actually going as well. So that's going to be so fun. We're going to see Dominic Fike. And I went to the Freshers Fair, got some freebies. Not the best, but got this. I got a random free cup makeup palette with really weird colours that I probably won't ever use. I was hoping I'd get the blusher, but I didn't want to ask to swap because why would I do that? Little side note, I also ended up losing my boyfriend's jumper there. I got the bus home, realised I had to get the bus back, search for it, and I had to wait 2 hours for it to end so they could search it. But I did find it, so. Got Tanologist, face tanning drops, that's fun. And a power bank from Stagecoach, the bus company, so that was kind of random. And we got free pizza. So the society fair is tomorrow, so I think that will be a lot more interesting because I can actually go and speak to the different societies and see what I want to join. I do have a few ideas, but I've got 4 in mind, and am I actually going to join 4 considering I didn't do any last year? So I think I do need to be realistic. And also tomorrow's my first proper day, so I'm meeting my new group and everything. So we have PBL, which is problem-based learning. So we're given a case, and then in this group of 12, we basically have to go through the case, come up with the key points, and then go away and learn that each week, and then come back on the last day and go through it. That'll be really exciting meeting them. That's why I'm not going out tonight, being responsible, because I start at 9 a.m. and I don't want to look like an absolute wreck. But yeah, that's basically all to report for today. It's been a really fun day and I'm so excited to actually start now. I am scared because it's going to be difficult, but I am excited. So as you can tell, I'm clearly trying to sort out my life this morning and make up for the fact that it's Freshers and I've just not been a productive, clean girl, healthy aesthetic. I'm actually proud I managed to keep my room tidy this week. It definitely did deteriorate later on, but for that week it was good. And then I also did my gratitudes because it's just something I'm trying to incorporate back into my life because I used to be so good at doing them. So I woke up at about 7:15 and it's now almost 8 o'clock. I start at 9, so I'm going to have to leave in about 20 minutes. I'm going to go make myself an iced coffee and then get ready. If you can't tell, I'm trying to be clean girl aesthetic today. Really get into the first day of actual medical school, and I just want to look nice and feel good for meeting my new PBL group. All the people I'm meeting today are going to the same placement hospital as me. I will be spending a lot of time with them in the future.
hope you enjoyed the coffee ASMR. And then I just got ready because I'm trying to channel some physiognomy. If you've read Jekyll and Hyde, you'll know what I'm talking about. Basically, if you look good, people instantly assume that you're clever and nice, and yeah, the world's like clearly twisted, but I just thought I'd channel that for today, try and look good so people think that I'm nice and think that I'm clever. And I went for a Rory Gilmore wholesome look.
So I just got back from uni. It is 10:40, so I did just come back straight after my PBL session. But it was really good, to be fair. Everyone seems really nice. We didn't really get the chance to speak much in the session. We were just sort of getting into work. We had to do one of the weird icebreakers. Right now, I'm having a look at the case for this week. So I'm just having a look at what it is and what lectures I have to do. And I'm going to do a little plan. I think everything needs to be done by next Monday. I've made a little to-do list for today. And here I've just done a list of everything I need to do for the case. So I've got all my lectures. I've got about 5 different lectures I need to do. 2 of them are already uploaded, so I'm going to try and get some of that done today. And then I've got so much anatomy that I've highlighted it in pink to make me more likely to do it. Okay, so it's now the following Tuesday, which I know is not ideal. The reason I haven't filmed much of the rest of the week is just because I've not been a good medical student, I'll be honest. Obviously, as I said, it was freshers, and I literally just ended up going out so much last week, and that is just not how I'm trying to be this year. And I know it's bad, but I genuinely think I went out or had a drink at least 5/6 days, which is literally awful. You can see the effects of it in my little plan that I made. I don't know how much you can see, but I've literally done 3 of the main lectures, and 2 of them I've only done half. I've done quite a few of these lectures down here, and then I've done barely any anatomy, and anatomy is one of my focuses for this year, so I just don't know. So this week I'm not going out. There's a medics pub crawl thing on the Thursday, so I might still go to that because I feel like that's just fun, but I'm just not going to go mental this week. I don't want to get behind within the first 2 weeks of medical school, which is, yeah, just crazy. But I did actually wake up at 6 a.m. today, not because I'm like that medical school girl who gets up at 6 a.m. every day. I literally just fell asleep at 10 o'clock yesterday. Oh wait, today's Monday. I've got ready, so I've been watching so much stuff about people becoming the best versions of themselves, and a lot of them say to wake up and get ready just so you feel like you've already got a productive start to the day. I have got PBL today, so it's the PBL case close of the case we were doing last week, which was to do with neural tube defects. It was really interesting, but obviously as you've seen, I've still got a lot to do. So it is about 7:20 now, and I start at 11. So I need to try and get all my PBL stuff for this week done by then. I don't know how realistic that is, but I'm obviously going to try and do as much of it as I can. And then I've also got consultation skills, which I really enjoy, so I'm excited for that. And also I want to get a head start on the anatomy for next week, because we're meant to do the pre-reading before the sessions, and I just clearly have not been doing that. And obviously it's freshers, so I'm not mad, but it's just kind of I've seen my life derail because I've been going out every day. So I'm just making a really quick to-do list of the things that I'm gonna get done this morning. So I'm just gonna prioritize what are the most important, and then some things that I can do after the PBL closed session. So out of the lectures, I haven't looked at the neural tube defect lecture yet, which is obviously a main part of the case. So I'm gonna definitely get that done. I'm gonna do that first. And then I'm gonna finish the anatomy lecture we've had. So we don't always have lectures on anatomy. Normally we just have to teach ourselves from the textbook, but this week we do have a lecture on it, so I'm gonna basically do that. I might just rewatch the whole thing to actually try and take it in properly. So I've been working for about an hour, and I've literally got through the first 45 minutes of the lecture, so I always forget how long it takes. Okay, so I finished that first lecture. I thought it was going to be an hour and a half long because the recording is an hour and a half. But luckily it just stops halfway through, and then the rest of it is just blank, so I don't know why they did that. So I can tick that lecture off. Got the one on consent, and then I've got 2 lectures that I'm halfway through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some lunch so I can take it to uni with me, and then I'm going to go into uni as soon as that's ready, do some anatomy,
been a productive morning, which is a nice change from the last week where I've literally done nothing. So
Okay, so I'm heading into uni now. So I've got my consultation skills and then I've got PBL. And I've packed my lunch and packed my bag and everything. So it's the evening now and I actually had such a good day. Consultation skills was so fun. I know I'm actually unique, but I forgot how much I like consultation skills. It's basically you just speak to fake patients and do fake consultations and just learn about like history taking and, you know, that sort of thing. So we finished this week's case now, and I actually knew more than I thought I did. And then after that, I went to a cafe with like 4 of my friends, and that was really nice. I did some of my work, just got some food, put a photo, but you know, when food looks like disgusting on camera, I promise it was actually delicious.
good morning. It's about 8:10, so I do really need to get going because I start at 9. I did wake up at 7, so I'm still on my waking up early sort of grind. I'm just gonna really quickly get ready and then head into uni. I've charged up my iPad and I've got the anatomy book from the library yesterday. We start the second case today, and this is all about like chronic pain. So we're still doing like the vertebral column and the nervous system. So it's about back pain. Sorry, my voice sounds mental, but I'm just not awake yet. I have still done my gratitudes this morning, so me speed walking because I was so late. I was actually a little bit late, but they still let me in. And then in the evening, we went out with just a couple of our friends to this little bar, but I still came home early. So today is Thursday and it's a really exciting day because I've got my first GP placement of the year. So that's really exciting. Luckily I start at 2 instead of 9, thank God, because it's about 40 minutes away. And then this evening is also the medics pyjama pub crawl. So that should be funny. But yeah, so it should be a really fun day. I think a nice day of balance, to be honest. So yeah, when I say placement, I just mean like we have day visits or half day visits. So last year in first year, we had like 2 like full day hospital visits and 2 like half day GP visits. And today is obviously one of the GP visits. And like at the stage of the course that we're at, we've learnt some like examinations in clinical skills. So last year we learnt like cardiovascular and like respiratory examinations, and we're going to be learning like neurological examinations this year, which is really exciting. But on the visits, you're not really doing any of that. It's more you're literally just like sitting talking to patients, but obviously we're not giving any advice or anything like that yet because I don't have any advice to give. And also you're just sort of shadowing the doctors, just seeing what a consultation is like and how to act in that environment, I guess. It is really fun. Like I actually do really enjoy them, especially if it's something we've learned about and then it comes up. So we learned about like the menopause last year, and then we had a patient who came in talking about like the menopause and whether she was like perimenopausal and all that sort of thing. So that was just really cool to see and actually know what she was talking about. And then when we were discussing with the GP, we could actually sort of contribute to the conversation. So this is what I'm wearing. I'm going to take it off whilst I go make some food because I know that I will spill something on this. And I'm also going to like tie my hair back just to look more put together basically. Yeah, I'm just going to go make some food because I don't want my stomach to rumble in someone's like deep personal consultation. So I'm just going to make like a vat of pasta, I think.
At the doctor's surgery, I'm a bit early. I've got about 15 minutes, so I'll probably just wait in my car for like 10 minutes and then I'll go in a little bit early. Okay, it's like 1:52, so I'm going to go in like 3 minutes. I'm excited, but also like, you know, just the initial having to walk in like, hi, I'm one of the medical students. It's like last time I came to this one, there's 2 surgeries here and I went to the wrong one. So I'm just hoping that doesn't happen. Okay, I've just finished. It's like 5:15 and it was actually really fun. I really enjoyed it. We had like baby checks, so there was like cute babies and I loved it. It was so good.
Then we had the pajamas pub crawl. So there's me in my pajamas literally in the club. So yeah, the GP visit was really fun. Like we were literally doing like the 8-week baby check. The GP was so good. He let us actually get involved and try stuff. So he taught us how to do like the hip examination on the babies. We listened to heartbeats, and babies' heartbeats are actually a lot faster than adult heartbeats.
So that was interesting to learn about. And he just sort of gave us a really good chat about being a doctor and basically made me feel good about my decision. He was like, the world's your oyster, and he was great. He was a really nice GP. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of my first week slash two first weeks. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I feel like it was just fun to make as well. It made me more productive, because when you're filming yourself, you're kind of like, oh, I actually have to do something productive now. So yeah.